I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming they're fat, then looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls who stay smart. Aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day. Another $1,000. A matinee, a Pinter play, perhaps a piece of Mahler's. I'll drink for that. And one from Muller. Here's to the girls who play wife. Aren't they too much? Yeah. Keeping house but clutching a copy of life just to keep in touch. Ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools, aren't they a gem? I'll drink to them. Let's all drink to them. I'm already drinking, dear. And here's to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove. Another brilliant singer. Another reason not to move. Another vodka stinger. I'll drink to that. So here's to the girls on the go. Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody dies. The toast to that invincible bunch. Dinosaurs surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise! 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 Happy birthday, Steve! Rise! Happy anniversary, Steve! Rise! We love you, Steve! Cheers, Steve! Rise! I did it all wrong, God!
Good evening and welcome to Gemini Voices Co.'s March performance. My name is Kennedy Brooker and tonight I will be your opera ghost or demon barber of Fleet Street, depending on your persuasion. We chose this month's theme to honor two of musical theater's most prolific composers, Andrew Lloyd Webber and Stephen Sondheim, who coincidentally both share a March 22nd birthday and will turn 73 and 91 respectively. I am also thrilled to announce that both have received the COVID-19 vaccine, so many happy returns. As usual, we do hope you enjoy this performance. And if you do, please consider donating via the link below or signing up to be a donor on our Patreon for exclusive content. And now, our first performer of the evening. Lisa DeChristofaro is a Temple-made musical theater and acting alum, Zumba lover, horror lover, brand ambassador, bartender, administrative assistant, and receptionist. She also works for Philadelphia Young Playwrights and has her own organizing and decluttering business called The Total Reset with the Tidy Mermaid. Love that. She is very excited to join the Gemini Voices Cabaret, singing for someone besides her fiance and Robot Vacuum. This evening, she will be singing Think of Me. Phantom of the Opera is the only show to have hit and surpassed 10,000 performances on Broadway. Christine's high note in the title song in E6 is pre-recorded just in case the actor can't comfortably hit it live. Much like our current pandemic struggles, the Phantom only wears half a mask because the actor performing this intense role would have too much trouble breathing and singing in a full mask.
Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me every so often, promise me you'll try. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free, if you ever find a moment, spare a thought for me. We never said our love was evergreen or as unchanging as the sea, but please promise me that sometimes you will think of me. Think of all the things we've shared and seen. Don't think about the way things might have been. Think of me waking silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. Recall those days, look back on all those times, think of the things we'll never do. There will never be a day when I won't think of you. Flowers fade, the fruits of summer fade. They have their seasons, so do we. But please promise me that sometimes you will think.
Brava, Lisa. And remember, unless you're the Phantom of the Sydney, Australia Opera House, you wear your mask like this, not this. Willa Douglas is a local performer, singer, songwriter, and teacher. She earned her degree in vocal performance from Temple University. This is Willa's 6th cabaret with Gemini Voices, and she wants to thank them for including her in this show. She will be singing On the Steps of the Palace from Into the Woods. Into the Woods is a beautifully written musical by Sondheim, and it includes our beloved fairy tale characters, but un-Disneyfied. In this piece, Cinderella has fled the ball once again and finds that the prince has spread tar all over the steps. She contemplates whether she should be caught or flee. Please enjoy On the Steps of the Palace.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not stay and be caught? You think, well, it's a thought. What would be his response? But then what if he knew who you were when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? And then what if you are what a prince would envision? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, which you don't? So then which do you pick? You're safe out of sight in yourself, but where everything's wrong, or where everything's right and you know that you'll never belong. And whichever you pick, do it quick, cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at a ball is exciting and all, once you're there, though it's scary. And it's fun to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but you've stalled long enough, cause you're still standing stuck on the stuff on the steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes and from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with a shoe in a stew, in the goo. And you've learned something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace.
You know, I've got to stop leaving shoes outside of Adam Driver's house. I'm running out of complete pairs. Kevin Prcic is a Philadelphia-based singer who works primarily in the realm of opera and classical music, but has extensive experience with and love for the musical theater canon. Prcic made his off-Broadway debut in Dorian Gray the Musical in 2017 at the New York New Musical Festival. Prcic has also enjoyed singing in various capacities with Opera Delaware, Bohem Opera New Jersey, Wilmington Concert Opera, Delaware Valley Opera Company, and his own company, Opera Fresca. He recently transitioned to tenor from baritone and is a student of Alison Bolshoi.
High flying adored, so young, the instant queen, a rich, beautiful thing, of all the talents, a cross between fantasy of the bedroom and a saint. You were just a backstreet girl, hustling and fighting, scratching and biting. High flying adored, did you believe in your wildest moments all this would be yours, that you'd become a lady of them all? Were there stars in your eyes when you crawled in that night? sidewalks, from the gutter theatrical. Don't look down, it's a long, long way to fall. High flying adored, I hope you come to terms with boredom. So famous, so easily, so soon, is not the wisest thing to be. You won't care if they love you, it's been done before. You'll despair if they hate you, you'll be drained of all energy. All the young who've made it would agree.
Bravo, Kevin. Your performance was nothing short of revolutionary. Born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina, Mary Ott is known for bringing the Southern charm, both on stage and off. Mary's a new addition to the Philadelphia theater scene by way of Arizona, where she recently graduated with a master's degree in musical theater from Arizona State University. She is singing Stay With Me from Sondheim's Into the Woods. In this song, the witch pleads with her daughter Rapunzel to stay sheltered from the dangerous outside world, an almost fitting message for this past year.
What did I clearly say? Children should listen. What were you not to do? Children must see and learn. Why could you not obey? Children should listen. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince. But I am old, I am ugly, I embarrass you. You are ashamed of me. You are ashamed. You don't understand. Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home. I am home. Who out there could love you more than I? What out there that I cannot supply? Stay with me. Stay with me, the world is dark and wide. Stay a child while you can be a child with me.
I am so glad that Into the Woods is getting so much love tonight. It's been a favorite of mine ever since I performed in it in high school. I know you're all assuming I was Cinderella, but I was actually one of the horses who pulled her carriage. Our next performance comes from Iris Prcic, performing Unexpected Song from Andrew Lloyd Webber's Song and Dance. Emma, a young British hat maker, has moved to New York City looking to start her career. She meets Joe, a young, handsome man from Nebraska, and is convinced that he is her Mr. Right. She is experiencing love like never before and breaks into song to describe her feelings.
I have never felt like this. For once I'm lost for words. Your smile has really thrown me. This is not like me at all. I never thought I'd know the kind of love you've shown me. No matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing. Like an unexpected song that only we are hearing. I don't know what's going on, can't work it out at all. Whatever made you choose me, I just can't believe my eyes. You look at me as though you couldn't bear to lose me. No matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing. Like an unexpected song that only we are hearing. I have never felt like this. For once I'm lost for words. Your smile has really thrown me. This is not like me at all. I never thought I'd know the kind of love you've shown me. No matter where I am, no matter what I do, I see your face appearing. Like an unexpected song that only we are hearing. Like an unexpected song that only we are hearing.
Nothing at all unexpected about how wonderful that piece was. Brava. Rachel Cetel is a soprano and voice teacher who resides in South Jersey. She was last seen in Gemini Voices from Page to Stage Cabaret. Losing My Mind is a song from Sondheim's Follies, where Sally, an ex-showgirl, can't stop thinking about her ex-lover. Her thoughts turn into an obsession.
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends and think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind?
Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. Does no one know? It's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore. A part of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?
Wonderful job. I am losing my mind over how much I loved that. Julia Tyminski is so grateful to be a part of Gemini Voices Cabaret series. Julia is a Philadelphia local who has been using her extra time in quarantine to start her own thrifting business. She's also applying for grad school in the fall for speech pathology. Fingers crossed. Julia will be singing Rainbow High from Angela Weber's Evita.
I don't really think I need the reasons why I won't succeed. I haven't started. Let's get this show on the road. Make it obvious Perone is off and rolling. I came from the people. They need to adore me. So Christian Dior me from my head to my toes. I need to be dazzling. I want to be rainbow high. They must have excitement, and so must I. I'm their product. It's vital you sell me. So Machiavel me. Make an Argentine rose. And I shall be thrilling. And I shall be rainbow high. They need their escape. And so do I. All my descamisados expect me to outshine the enemy. The aristocracy, I won't disappoint them. I'm their savior. That's what they call me. So Machiavel me, make an Argentine rose. I need to fantastic. I have to be rainbow high in magical colors. You're not degrading a girl for a night on the town. And I'm not some second-rate queen getting fixed with a crown. Next up will be up. Rainbow's gonna tour dressed up. Somewhere to go, we'll put on a show. Next up,
star quality.
Brava. John DiFerdinando, an AEA member, has performed and directed in the Philly area since graduating from Temple University in 2015. Everyone knows John's favorite composer is Stephen Sondheim, which is why he's so grateful to Gemini Voices Co. for the opportunity to celebrate Steve. Andrew's okay too. Completely agree, by the way. John's favorite show and dream role is Sweeney Todd. However, tonight he will be singing from another of his favorites, Sunday in the Park with George. In this show, George can only focus on one thing, his art. Dot, the woman he loves, won't wait around for him to finish. He knows that the world will continue without him, but he can only finish the hat.
Yes, she looks for me. Good. Let her look for me to tell me why she left me, as I always knew she would. I had thought she understood. They have never understood, and no reason that they should. But if anybody could, finishing the hat. How you have to finish the hat. How you watch the rest of the world from a window while you finish the hat. Mapping out a sky. What you feel like planning a sky. What you feel when voices that come through the window go until they distance and die. Until there's nothing but sky. And how you're always turning back too late from the grass or the stick or the dog or the light. How the kind of woman willing to wait's not the kind that you want to find waiting to return you to the night. Dizzy from the height, coming from the hat, studying the hat, entering the world of the hat. Reaching through the world of the hat like a window. Back to this one from that. Studying a face. Stepping back to look at a face. Leaves a little space in the way. Like a window. But to see, it's the only way to see. And when the woman that you wanted goes, you can say to yourself, well, I give what I give. But the woman who won't wait for you knows that however you live, there's a part of you always standing by, mapping out the sky. Finishing the hat. Starting on a hat. Finishing a hat. Look, I made a hat. Where there never was a hat.
Looks like it's finished. Bravo. Jackie Novy is a 22-year-old actress who grew up in Chicago, Illinois, and is inspired by storytelling. She is currently a transfer student attending American Dramatic and Musical Academy's musical theater program in New York City. Jackie is super excited to be performing with Gemini Voices Co. for the first time. As If We Never Said Goodbye from Sunset Boulevard, written by Andrew Lloyd Webber, is about Norma Desmond, one of the world's biggest movie stars, returning to the studio for what she perceives to be a call about her latest and greatest screenplay.
I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the pavement. the sound here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry, and I need a moment. The whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways. The atmosphere is thrilling here as always. Feel the early morning madness. Feel the magic in the making. Why everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist you. I'm trembling now, you can't know how I've missed you. Missed the fairy tale adventures in this ever-spinning playground. We were young together. I'm coming out of makeup. The light's already burning. Not long until the cameras will start turning. And the early morning madness and the magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I don't want to be alone. That's all in the past. This world's waited long enough. I'm at home at last, and this time will be bigger and brighter than we knew it. So watch me fly. We all know I can do it. Could I stop my hand from shaking? Has there ever been a moment with so much to live for? The whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways. So much to say, not just today, but always. We'll have early morning madness. We'll have magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye.
All right, Miss Booth, I'm ready for my close-up. Casie Girvin is an actor, singer, and gymnast based in New York City and now Philly again after just moving back during the pandemic. She thrives on incorporating her gymnastics into her life on stage, frequently tumbling and stunting in musicals, plays, operas, and commercials. Her favorite roles include Nellie Forbush in South Pacific, John Webster in Shakespeare in Love, and Diane in Two Anxious Bisexuals, a SAG pilot filmed on Zoom during the pandemic. Tonight, she will be performing I Remember from Evening Primrose. Regarding her selection, she says this: "There's something extra nostalgic about this piece while singing it during 2020/2021. There was once a point in quarantine back in April 2020 where it felt like we truly never would see the sky or ice-like vinyl again. I think that's the closest I've ever felt to this character. Unfortunately, I had COVID right at the start of 2021, and it felt so right to listen to and sing this song while stuck quarantining in my one-bedroom apartment."
remember sky. It was blue as ink, or at least I think I remember sky. I remember snow, soft as feathers, sharp as thumbtacks, coming down like lint, and it made you squint when the wind would blow, and ice like vinyl on the streets, cold as silver, white as sheets, rain like strings and changing things like leaves. I remember leaves, green as spearmint, crisp as paper. I remember trees, bare as coat racks, spread like broken umbrellas, and parks and bridges, ponds and zoos, ruddy faces, muddy shoes, nights and noise and bees and boys and day. I remember day, or at least I try. But as years go by, there's a sort of haze, and the bluest ink isn't really sky. And at times I think I would gladly die for a day of sky.
Brava, Casie. Hopefully we won't have to rely on just remembering these things for much longer, and we can go back to enjoying them. Noelle McLeer is a singer and actress located in the South Jersey, Philadelphia area. She graduated from the American Musical and Dramatic Academy in New York City in 2019. Some of her favorite roles include Mayella Ewell in To Kill a Mockingbird, Emma Carew in Jekyll and Hyde, Mortimer in The Fantastics, and Mallory Kingsley / Avril Raines in City of Angels. Tonight she is singing I Don't Know How to Love Him from Jesus Christ Superstar. She was almost cast as Mary Magdalene in a production of Jesus Christ Superstar, but instead was cast in the ensemble. So now she finally gets to perform this beautiful song. Many thanks to Gemini Voices Co. for this wonderful opportunity.
I don't know how to love him, what to do, how to move him. I've been changed, yes, really changed. In these past few days, when I've seen myself, I seem like someone else. I don't know how to take this. I don't see why he moves me. He's a man. He's just a man. And I've had so many men before in very many ways. He's just one more. Should I bring him down? Should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love? Let my feelings out?
I should be in this position. I'm the one who's always been so calm, so cool, no lover's fool, running every show. He scares me so. I never thought I'd come to this. What's it all about? Yet, if he said he loved me, I'd be lost, I'd be frightened. I couldn't cope, just couldn't cope. I'd turn my head, I'd back away. I wouldn't want to know. He scares me so. I want him so. I love him so.
Fantastic job, superstar. Our final performer of the evening will be Rachel DeMasi, who is thrilled to be performing with GVC. Although she is a St. Louis native, Rachel has been proud to call the Northeast her home for the last 6 years. She is a professional actor and singer in the Philadelphia area, based in South Jersey. Favorite credits include Chess the Musical, Disenchanted the Musical, A Christmas Carol, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, and a member of the largest female comedy troupe in the country, the Washing Well Wenches, seen at the PA Renaissance Fair. Rachel is also the owner of a small business where she sinks her residents at local assisted living and retirement communities. Rachel was exposed at an early age to musical theater by way of her mom, musical theater major herself, and Ye Old Blockbuster. One of her fondest musical memories was watching Natalie Wood star in Gypsy, which is based on the memoirs of striptease artist Gypsy Rose Lee. This song is sung at the end of the first act by stage mother Rose. She has just learned her youngest daughter and star of their vaudeville show has secretly eloped and left the act. Rose's response is to turn her attention to her other daughter instead to fulfill their dream, more like her dream, of stardom.
I had a dream about you, baby. It's gonna come true, baby. They think that we're through, but baby, you'll be swell, you'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. Starting here, starting now. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Clear the decks, clear the tracks. You've got nothing to do but relax. Blow a kiss, take a bow. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Now's your inning. Stand the world on its ear. Set it spinning. That'll be just the beginning. Curtain up. Light the lights. You've got nothing to hit but the heights. You'll be swell. You'll be great. I can tell. Just you wait. That lucky star I talk about is due. Honey, everything's coming up roses for me and for you. You can do it. all you need is a hand. We can do it. Mama is gonna see to it. Curtain up, light the lights. We got nothing to hit but the heights. I can tell, wait and see. There's the bell, follow me. And nothing's gonna stop us till we're through. Honey, everything's coming up. Roses and daffodils, everything's coming up. Sunshine and Santa Claus, everything's gonna be bright lights and lollipops. Everything's coming up. Roses for me and for you.
Brava. Everything certainly is coming up roses now. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. You were all such great company, much like one of my favorite Sondheim shows. While we're on the subject of famous birthdays, we here at Gemini are gearing up to celebrate again in April for the bard himself, William Shakespeare. We hope you'll join us again because with Zoom, all the world truly is a stage. Until then, be sure to follow us on social media for updates. And if you are so inclined, our new Patreon for exclusive content, including a bonus concert. Until then, feel free to find out which of these two composers reign supreme with your friends and family by fighting it out with love. Take care and good night.